It's me, but it's you. It's us. Here we are for SHINee View. Dramatic pause. I enjoyed the behind-the-scenes footage of some BTS and EXO stuff and the Ask in a Box. And then I saw that SHINee's got an Ask in the Box. And of course, I think to have the most fun with those types of things, then you probably need to be a little more familiar with the members. So there's been lots of requests for, of course, more SHINee in general. And then there's also been requests for more soloist material from the SHINee members. So I think it's a good time to bring a lot of SHINee, start putting more SHINee into the mix. That way I can kind of see more of the solo members and have a better feel for them, because really the only one I feel like I know very well is Taemin. And then also SHINee as a group. And yes, I know there's lots of sadness in there as well, but that's no reason to run and hide. Ups and downs are part of the game. And there's going to be lots of great music, I'm sure, and that's worth the risk of whatever sadness there may be to fall in love with a group that has already, gone through some things. SHINee View. Nice keys. It's actually doubled. It's at least two keyboards on top of one. There's a keyboard with a really fast attack, almost like a glockenspiel sound, xylophone sound, like a percussive keyboard instrument where you hit it, bing, bong, bong, right? And then underneath that you hear these resonating keys. Let's go back a little bit. I can almost argue there's three keyboards. There's two percussive ones, one that is extremely percussive and bright, a second one that is less percussive and less bright, more like same type of sound, just a little richer in the mix, and then there's one underneath that which is like all pad. And you're actually hearing three keyboards at once, but you can set up your program to do that. You can set up your program that when you hit a key, you actually hear multiple instruments. So that's what I think that sound is you're hearing. Ooh. Is that Taemin already singing? I don't know. That sounds awesome. And musically, right, it's just super spacious. You just have this bass hugging the floor, and then you have the vocals on top, and really nothing in the middle. And the key is you need good bass and you need good vocals, and they got them both. I heard Joa twice. It's like, I only know like three. Do I even know three verbs? Probably not. They are good dancers, right? So now the difference going on, which I might back it up a little bit because I'm enjoying this chorus. The difference now is we have a little more instrumentation in the middle. Before there was nothing in the middle. Now there's a little, is that a counter melody in there? Hold on. No, it's just a different keyboard. It's yet a different keyboard. This is not one of the first 3 keyboards we had. So this is at least keyboard number 4 or 5, the 4th or 5th keyboard sound, different texture. And also the bass is different. The bass has more of a synth vibe to it, or an envelope filter, or something affecting the texture and shape of the bass sound. The bass, so this is the same, musically the same idea we had earlier when I said everything was sparse, except for now we filled in the middle. We have a different color on the keyboard, and we have a different color and attack on the bass line. So they just got rid of all of the bass, which means, this is right, easy to predict. Either the bass is about to happen on the next measure, or they're going to repeat the section and bring the bass back in. That's like really all they can do. There's the bass. So we might go back and check it out, because I'm kind of having fun almost just analyzing this from a compositional standpoint, which is one thing. So we've already had a couple of I was going to say tricks, but I guess, you call them whatever, compositional ideas. We had our original chorus, vocals on top, bass in the bottom, nothing in the middle. Then we had another verse section. Then we had our chorus come back. This time we had a different keyboard sound in the middle, right? We had a little more activity in the middle. And then we had a different color on the keyboard sound and the bass sound, but still the overall structure. So we had open structure. Then we filled in the structure a little bit and changed some keyboard and bass sounds. And now the issue is you've kind of used both options now. You don't have a way to spice that up. And the ear gets fatigued of hearing the same thing. So what do? You take away something. So they took away the bass entirely to give your ear a breather and bring it back in. Let's back up. So right now so got a lot of bass. Now this is not that attacking bass like we had before. These are like bass swells. So you hit the key and then and right here, there's no bass. And then now there's nothing other than vocals. And then that sounds like either a backwards cymbal crash or a fade in with mallets on like an orchestral cymbal. So, right, we changed the structure of the bass. We made the bass start going instead of boom, boom, boom. And then we gradually took it away and we had vocal, keyboard, bass. Took the bass away, put the keyboard in the middle, made it really sparse, and then let it fade out to only vocals. Then we bring the beat back. Right? Ooh. Is that 2 measures? Ooh. And they added 1 extra measure, unless I miscounted, which is also cool. So they delayed the entrance, I think, I could be mistaken, but I feel like they delayed the entrance of the hook back by an extra measure after taking away all the pieces, making it really dramatic. And the last part, what you heard, was these staggered vocal phrases. I don't know if it was, I think it was 2 measures. So a 2-measure vocal line and then a 1-measure vocal line, or 1.5 measures. And so they're trading places. This, and so on. Let's go back here again. Dang. Ooh. Right? They're just trading. But sorry, my entrance says they actually kept staggering them off by a little beat, but you see the idea. We had this lower register, high contrast, lower register, high contrast, but then the entrances were a little staggered, which also made it less predictable. Cool. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a cool bouncing up and down song. Would love to be at a party with that playing. It's got a good party vibe to it. Not my favorite out of the... I wish I could remember I think almost all, like the last 4 SHINee songs I did were probably my favorite SHINee songs, but I don't remember the name of all. Well, I Want You is one of them. That's for sure. I don't remember the name of all of them, but I think the last 4 I did were like my favorite ones. Sorry. Morning something maybe? Countless. I Want You. I think something else is in there. That's okay though. It's okay. Growing, learning more about SHINee and what they have to offer. Yeah. Sorry. I'm apologizing for something that you don't even know is taking place. In my head, I don't know if I'm going to watch any more videos today. So I don't know what to tell you. I'll just tell you that I don't know. And from your end, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, because I think videos are coming out about every 4 to 6 hours right now. So either I will do one right now that comes out in 4 or 6 hours, or I will not do one now. I'll do one in 4 or 6 hours and it will come out then. So it'll be the same to you. So really that whole conversation probably didn't need to take place, but it's not going to edit it out. Gotta leave it rolling. I have fun doing that. I don't know how much fun it is to hear people dissect stuff like that. I don't even know how good a job I did of dissecting. But I had fun. Fun for me. Fun for me, maybe not for you. Now I say goodbye, my dude.